Well, hello, Chantel.
Hey, Lenny. Here we are on Zoom. Cheers.
Cheers.
Look at your little cute straw.
I always drink my coffee with a straw.
Do you really? Like
I
all coffee?
do. I do. I always do. Everyone thinks I'm weird. Even when my coffee's, whether it's hot or cold, I always drink it with a straw.
That's funny. So you're not a fan of the no straws at
No,
Starbucks?
no, not at all. I always ask, can I have a straw? And I'm not even kidding you. There's been times where I actually have straws in my purse for that
It's
reason. If
actually
I'm,
great for your teeth. I need to drink through a straw more because it is really staining.
it is. It is. So that's why I've always just
And
got
I
the
feel like those new like cups with like the little holes on them where you're not supposed to have the lids. I don't know about you, but I like always like cut my lip on it where it like
yeah.
I get like a little static feeling and I'm like, "Ugh, can I have a
Yes.
straw, but not a paper straw? I'm sorry. Man, I love the
Paper
environment, but the paper straws get soggy in your
are the
mouth.
worst. And they get soggy and then they just kind of I hate the paper straws, but I'll
You
use
just like
my
limp and
straw.
then you like turn it around upside down because you want that like fresh straw in your mouth.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh God. All right. Well, so here we are on Zoom.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while.
It has. Well, I mean, it hasn't really been a while since we talked, but
No. But since we've seen each other face to face.
yeah, face to face on Zoom.
Yeah.
So, why don't you just go ahead and say why it is that we're on Zoom?
Well, shit. All right. I got the vid.
The vid.
Yeah.
The vid is that kind of like is that kind of like getting the clap? Just curious. Just curious. What exactly is the vid and
I
how
got
does
the
one get it?
COVID. The
Oh,
COVID.
COVID, the COVID.
I decided to travel during an international pandemic and I got COVID. What can I say?
Well, I mean, so you knew that there was some risk going on your trip, but
Absolutely. Hmm.
honestly, in your defense, I mean, you, when it is what you do for a living, like whether you're
Exactly.
going on a trip for work or you're going to work down the street, I kind of feel like there's a risk. There's a risk when you go to
Absolutely.
the grocery store, there's a risk when you go have dinner, when you see someone. So there's kind of like all these different levels of risk and you kind of just got to like
Yeah,
balance and decide what's right for you.
100%. And that I went on, it was a photo shoot trip. And ironically, pretty much half the people there got it too. So
So that makes me wonder, like, did anybody like end up finding like the origin of where they got it? Like, was it from somebody that came there with it and gave it to everybody, or somebody there on the trip?
no one really
No
knows.
one
Nobody's gonna
knows.
point fingers, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
mean,
nobody would want to point fingers, but I was just curious because, like, I feel like one thing that I haven't heard a lot of around here is actual contact tracing, like figuring out where you got it, who you came into contact with, who you could have given it to. I feel like that's pretty important information, but most people I talk to are like, I have no idea where I got it.
yeah, absolutely. So it's
I would
like,
think that like the testing people would ask you,
no,
like,
not
where
even.
did you get it? Like, who did you come into contact with? I guess they're just not doing tracing.
Oh no. Literally the testing is all about like each test I did, because I've done two, which now I can say I'm negative. So that's
Woohoo! Vid free.
it's vid free. I did my whole 2 week quarantine. Which everyone, this is why, hence the Zoom meeting.
Yes,
That's
hence
why we're
the
doing
Zoom.
Zoom. We had to
Precaution.
cancel our meeting to do our photo shoots and recordings this week, but hey, there's always an alternative. So at least
Was
we're able
that
to
last week or the week before that it was 2 weeks ago,
2 weeks
right?
ago. Yeah.
Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, you literally found out that you had it like days before we were supposed to
Yeah.
link up. So I
Literally
am
like 2 days
thankful for
before.
that. I am thankful that you got tested and that you did because that definitely would have spread to a lot of other people,
Oh
uh,
yeah.
which is
And
not funny. I don't know why I laughed right there, but I was just like, "Oh God, thank God, happiness that I didn't get coronavirus." But
well, to
I'm
be
glad that you're
completely
better.
honest, To be honest, girl, thank you. But to be completely honest, because I thought, okay, I started feeling like I just had a cold. I didn't really think much of it. And I started losing my sense of smell. And then I was talking to our friend that was going to be doing our behind the scenes. And he was like, hey, just so you know, when I come, I'm going to be all masked up because my parents are in town for Thanksgiving. I don't want to be the asshole who, puts my parents
Yeah.
at risks if one of you guys have it. And I was like, he was started telling me about a friend he knows that just had it and she lost her sense of smell and taste. And I was like, oh shit.
Yeah,
So
I was like, ding ding.
yeah, I'm like, I better go get tested. So when I got tested and it was positive, I'm like, well, this really sucks. And then literally I completely lost my sense of smell and taste. And that was not fun.
Yeah, no, it doesn't sound fun at all. And I actually know a couple people that have also had it that still haven't got back
That's what's
their
scary.
taste.
That's
Like
what's
it's
very
been
scary.
months and they still can't taste anything. And I'm like, that would be really terrible. Like I would almost rather be pretty sick than not be able to taste anything.
That's
Neither are
exactly
good though.
That's exactly what I was thinking because I didn't get the really horrible symptoms you hear of where people, really have a hard time breathing and they have a high fever. I felt like I had a cold, but just lost all sense of smell and taste. It's kind of depressing because you start reading how long people lose it and how it could be permanent because it messes with your sensories. So, yeah,
And
I
you
was
just
kind of
don't
getting
know, and they don't know the answer to that either. As somebody
exactly
that I know that had it in March still can't taste anything. I'm like, oof,
still since
no.
March. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
since March. So that's a little wild. I guess I didn't watch it, but my brother sent me like, I didn't watch it yet, but he sent like a video of some guy on YouTube who's like eating like crazy ridiculous things because he can't taste
I've heard
them.
about this. Was the guy who's like eating an onion?
Yeah, he's like eating a bunch
Wasabi.
of wild stuff just because because he can't taste it. I'm like, huh, like that would only be cool for so long, you know? Like
Yeah.
wouldn't it be awesome if like Fear Factor was still a thing and he could like go on and make a bunch of money
Oh my
because
God. Win the
because he could eat like
$50,000
some
because
nasty like I don't know. Do you
I
remember the
didn't
stuff
even
they used to
think
eat on
about
that
that.
show?
I didn't even think about that. That would have been like the only benefit, I guess.
Yeah, it's the only one that I could think of.
Yeah. Because other than that, I'm like, God, Thanksgiving's around the corner. This already sucks because I'm not going to be able to go see family. So
Yeah.
luckily, my sense of smell and taste ironically started coming back on that day. I was in my room and I just like randomly sprayed some air freshener and I was like, oh my God, I can kind of smell it again. That's when it started coming back.
That's amazing. I'm glad that it came back that soon.
Yeah, me
Like
too. Week and a half later.
a week and a half. Yeah, that's actually pretty quick.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's definitely quick turnaround on the coronavirus or the COVID vid.
Vid.
The vid, doesn't the vid kind of sound like just absolutely terrible, like a disease?
It does. It totally does.
Like an STD? Well, STD. Sexually transmitted diseases.
Which isn't it weird now they call it STI?
Yeah, it sounds like vroom vroom, like the car I used to have. An
Yeah.
STI.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It is weird because I feel like STD sounds like so bad, like you know,
Yeah.
but it really is like an infection in most um STIs, which does sound weird. They're treatable, right? Like they're all
Yeah.
treatable except for like I mean they're all treatable, but like only one or two of them like don't go away, right? Like
Yeah.
you get them for life.
Yes. Like herpes or
Yeah, is that the only one? I can't think of any others. I'm not up to date on my sexually
I
transmitted.
no. I mean, I've honestly I've never had an STD, STI, whatever they call them now. I've never had one, luckily. So I don't know how that is.
Yeah, I mean, I actually haven't either, but I've had a couple friends that have had like chlamydia, and I've heard that it's really not very fun. Not very
No,
fun at
that
all.
one
Like
or
very
gonorrhea.
painful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's the
Yeah.
other one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Listen to us here talking about
Going from the
sexually
vid to
transmitted.
gonorrhea.
Well, because it just sounds like just like imagine sitting somebody down and being like, or calling somebody on the phone. It's like, hey, I have to tell you something. I got the vid. Like, what? What? You know, it's. I mean, it sounds like similar.
It does. It's
Like it
really
would be an uncomfortable conversation. Like
it
imagine,
would.
you
Because
know,
then it's so true. If you think about it, then you have to really think about everyone you've been around, you know? So
or you've been
calling them, yeah, or everyone you've been banging and be like, hey, so I don't know how to say this, but yeah.
I really just wonder what it's like right now. Like, are we seeing dips in, you know, sexually transmitted things? I haven't, it feels weird calling them diseases and it feels weird calling them infections, but like, yeah, like, are people being more or less promiscuous right now in the age of coronavirus? I wonder. I mean, I'm not like, I'm all, for the most part locked up in my house except for when I go to work.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
not like a lot to do. I spend a lot of time um aside from work, like outdoors or like going to the beach or going hiking, but I'm not like going out to dinners now that they're all closed and there's way more like lockdowns in LA. So
Yeah,
it's
you
like
guys have it
something to
really
do.
strict down there right now, huh?
Yeah, it is pretty strict. And that there's like, I'm pretty positive that bars and all that kind of stuff are closed. I'm not like a frequent visitor of those anyways, but I just know that a lot of people and a lot of single people, like that's, that like that's how they connect.
That's their way of connecting
That's their
with
way to like connect with
people.
each other on the weekends and
Yeah,
that kind of stuff. And so I mean clearly there's apps. I mean,
yeah.
there's apps. And so I just wonder like are people still like hooking up at the same rate? Is it more or less? I haven't been, brave enough for any of
Well,
any of that.
let's ask our audience that. For all of you guys out there that are on Tinder and Bumble and Plenty of Fish, what
Plenty
is
of
it like
fish.
for you guys?
Yeah, what is it like for you?
Drop
Actually, I
in
was
our
looking at some
comments.
profiles. Yes, please put it in the comments. I was looking at
Yeah.
some profiles. Let's see if I can find some on here because it was funny. Um,
We would love to hear about it because I'm wondering too, like, what is it like for everyone? Like, it's got to be different, I'm
it's gonna be
sure.
different for everybody, I guess, just
Yeah.
depending on what what's going on or what's important to you.
Hmm.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what they said, but
It
there
is
was some
kind of
funny
wild.
ones where I was like reading bios, and they were like, they were just hilarious bios.
Of actual, like, people, their actual
Yeah, like
bios on
actually
social
people's
media.
profiles. Like I was looking at some profiles and it was just really funny. Let's see if I can find any. They're just so amusing. It's funny like what you'll do to find amusement in the days of coronavirus and
Oh, I
being stuck
know.
at home. Like you just go down a wormhole. Like I'll go down a dating app wormhole, just like finding humor and things. Like gotta keep yourself entertained, right?
No, absolutely, girl. I mean, the last 2 weeks, that's all I've been doing is just being at home. I mean, until the last few days, I actually started putting on makeup again and getting dressed and getting my
That always
nails
feels
done,
good. And you got your hair done. It looks
hair
amazing.
done.
I always
Yeah.
feel like a new woman after I get my hair done.
Hell yeah, me too.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely. It feels
Uh,
so much better. But
Here's some funny ones. We've got no time to waste in this world. Well, let's waste it together. Let me know if you're also working from home. Okay, that one's not really funny. Are you down? Are you DTZ? Are you DTZ?
what's DTZ?
Are you down to Zoom?
Down to Zoom.
Love it. That's so perfect. I freaking love that one. Are
That
you
should be the
DTZ?
that should be literally the our caption of this episode. Are you
Yes,
easy?
absolutely. Are you down to Zoom? I can't wait to use that in a sentence.
Mhm.
Like send that to somebody. Are you down to
I
Zoom?
like that. I've
I bet
not
there's
heard that
been a
one.
lot of naughty stuff going on Zoom.
Oh my god,
Don't
probably.
you think?
Probably.
I know like FaceTime sex is a big, a big thing, but I feel like Zoom, the screen is so much bigger and you
It
can kind of get
is.
more of a view. So like
Yes.
you could prop this up next to your bed and have some lights on and some music, and that sounds pretty hot to me. So
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, shit.
there's so much that goes into that though. I think we're gonna have to talk about that in more detail another time about like what it's like to have phone sex, Zoom sex, FaceTime sex, whatever,
That's
I can't think
hot.
of the
Mhm.
word. But like there's so much that goes into it, like mentally, at least like for me in my head. I'm like, I
Yeah.
have to plan everything out. The
Yeah.
lighting's gonna need to be good. Like this can't just be some like bedroom, no lights action. Like you can't
Uh-huh.
do anything. It's gonna
Yeah.
need to be like a setup, you know?
Oh, absolutely. There is stuff that goes into it because you still treat it like you're seeing someone in person. Like, you go, okay, do I look okay?
Yeah, like how does this look? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could not
Exactly.
actually do that. It would be much sexier and less awkward than that just was. Oh my gosh. I love these though. Like great at text flirting, even funnier in person once this is over. Well, that's not funny. Looking to spread love, not germs. That's what this is. We're spreading love. Uh, okay, this one's cheesy. Will you be my quarantine?
That's very
It's
cheesy.
like Valentine. It's like a Valentine, except we can't leave the house and just eat a lot of snacks. Oh, that pretty much sums it up, right? It's like
Pretty
Netflix
much.
and chill permanently.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I actually haven't been watching that many shows just because I'm like so um zoned into like work and editing and like everything. It's like background noise and I can't seem to pay attention.
You know what? That's usually how I am all the time. But when the vid knocked me on my ass, I'm like, I really just had to kind of disconnect for a little bit. Like I wasn't on as much, you know what I mean? And just
Yeah. Well,
I
you're
really got into
sick.
Yellowstone. I've been like hooked on Yellowstone lately.
Oh, I need to watch it. I haven't. I tried the first episode and I was super tired at the time, and this was like months ago, and I fell asleep in like the first 20 minutes.
Oh, I did that too the first
Terrible.
episode because kind of
So
boring.
terrible. I
Yeah.
always fall asleep. If I'm really tired, I just cannot watch a show. And as
Yeah.
soon as I lay down and like get all comfy in my covers with my blanket,
Yes.
it's
Yeah.
like lights
Oh yeah.
out.
The minute that's how I am. You get all in your like on your blanket. The minute I lay down, I'm out too. But especially because I like to have a little nightcap when I'm Netflix, you know? So that
Yes,
always
exactly.
yeah, yeah. But it's good. Like once you get into like the probably and everyone that's listening that has seen it probably agrees with me. Once you get into like the third episode, you're hooked.
Yeah, I'll have to give it another shot because I've talked to a lot of people that like it.
It's so good. Right.
I'm so dorky. I'm rocking a quarantine mullet. Business on top, party on the bottom.
That's a good one.
Well, it's actually a pretty good one, but it's very straightforward. Just letting everybody know your business beforehand. I need a companion for future quarantines.
Mm.
Yoga and social distancing.
I don't know. I after this, I'm like, I'm ready. I can't wait to come down to LA Monday and us get together and film. Like, I'm ready to go.
Yes. I'm like, wait, is
That
that
sound
Monday?
good?
My days are all mixed up. I'm like, is that Monday? Is that what I'm supposed to be doing Monday?
No, no.
Oh, like, wait a second. Let me look at my
I'm
calendar.
gonna be there the whole week, Monday through Friday.
Oh,
But
you are.
I
You
think
didn't tell
we're
me that. I
filming
didn't
what
even know
Wednesday,
that.
Thursday,
Oh, okay.
or
Well,
yeah,
good to
we'll
know.
figure it out. Yeah.
We'll figure it out. I was like, wait a second, you're coming here Monday because I'm shooting a catalog that day.
Yeah, no, I'm just coming down the whole week
Did I
for
tell you
other
that my
jobs.
catalog like canceled and then put it back on, like rescheduled the same day? Well,
What?
I mean, it's not their fault at all, but like as soon as I had booked the shoot, then LA like, made more shutdown orders and they were kind of freaked out by those and thought that we should cancel the shoot. So they or reschedule, not cancel, reschedule until the 21st, which is like the day after the end of the new coronavirus shutdown. And then like 6 hours or 8 hours later, they're like, oh, actually, let's still do it. Just you and only one other model. So I have to go get a corona test. Gotta go get my vid test.
Your vid test.
Vid test
I'll
uh,
be
on
thinking about
Friday.
you.
On Friday before my other job, before my other booking, and yeah, make sure that I don't have the vid, and hopefully I get the test back in time because I read that they're lagging a little on tests from
Are
the
you
holiday.
doing the rapid?
Supposed to be 24 to 48 hours. Does that sound like rapid?
No.
Or is it faster than that?
Girl, rapid is 15, 20 minutes tops.
Oh, dang. Well, that's probably the 200 or $250 one that I saw.
Probably. I've literally spent $300 in tests. And yeah, it's just like, but I wanted to, I'm like, so I hate that anticipation. I just want to know right away. Do I have it?
Right away.
Am I,
Yeah.
you know?
I mean, I haven't been around anyone that's positive, so and I don't have any symptoms.
I think
So
you'll be okay.
I think I'll be fine.
Yeah,
I
you'll
think
be
I'll be
good.
fine. But it is like, reassurance for everybody that's working on this set. So, and everybody's got to take their precautions and, just try to be safe, but also like try to still work because we all need to put, food on the table and
Absolutely.
be able to live. So,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
Are they forcing the curfew in LA right now?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know because there's no restaurants open for dining outdoors. So what's the point of being out past
Yeah, that's true.
p.m.?
Yeah,
Like if I can't be eating outside, there's probably no good reason that I want to be outside past 10 p.m. Really.
it's true.
A
It's not
little
good
bit
to be
chilly.
walking.
Not really chilly. It's like 50 degrees at night and 70 degrees in the day. I'm such a baby.
Oh my God, we're spoiled in California. That's for
We
sure.
really are spoiled because I feel like this would be a lot harder, like with just the measures, all the precautions and everything would be harder if I live somewhere cold because then you really are forced to like stay inside. And it's beautiful out, go to the beach, go hiking, like just go on a
Absolutely.
walk just to enjoy, the beautiful weather.
Yeah,
And if it was like cold or snowing or raining, that would just be really a lot tougher. So I am thankful, you
yeah,
know, thankful to
definitely.
get to live in such a beautiful place.
Absolutely. I know.
I ran out of coffee.
Yeah, me too. That's the thing. When drinking the straw, you suck it down.
Uh,
Mm, but
well, it's been good catching up about your vid.
oh,
I can't wait till we can shoot together again. We have so many good ideas, and I have more ideas I need to write down because I just like leave them up here and then they don't get to you.
well, I ordered our Christmas lingerie, so we got that
Ooh.
coming in.
Wait, which colors did you get? I mean, I guess that's a
Red and
no.
green.
That's a no-brainer. I'll have to pick up some like candy canes and
Oh, that's a good idea. Let's put that on the list. We'll get candy canes and Santa hats. And hey, you guys, if there's anything you guys want us, like drop us suggestions. We'd love to
yes,
hear them.
please, suggestions. I
Because
think
we do
like
it for you guys.
yeah, I have so many. Actually, I just like had a visual. I'm like thinking like presents and oh dang, Christmas tree would be like a lot. Like let's build a Christmas
That
tree.
would be
It'd be
so
fun
cute
to decorate a
though.
Christmas tree, bake some cookies. Like
Yeah.
I'm thinking
Yeah.
about like fun
Like
stuff.
sugar cookies, the kind with the frosting. Oh my God, those are my favorite. We should do something like that.
I've been craving cookies. It was like as soon as what yesterday. Wait, what's today? I'm so bad.
The
Yesterday.
second.
Actually before yesterday, I'm lying. But
Yeah.
I'll pretend that it was only yesterday that I started craving cookies. I'm like thinking about like which ones I'm gonna make first. Oh.
No,
Yeah, so I had
totally.
like cooking, like baking idea, and then presents, candy canes, something fun. And even if we don't bake the cookies, we could decorate them. It could
We
be
can
either
decorate
way.
them.
I think
Yeah.
making them would be fun too, though, because I was thinking that we should do a live when we're together next. I think that would be a lot of fun.
Oh, we're for sure doing that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that'd be so cute.
Thinking where we are, I wonder if we could use a kitchen at the place that we're going. I
Mm.
guess I would have to ask. I don't know what that kitchen would be like for baking, but I just think it would be fun to make cookies.
It would. It would be so cute.
It would be cute.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's fun. It's like Christmas, baking cookies and
Yeah, and
that's
we
the thing.
some like spread some holiday joy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I know. I literally put up my tree the day. Actually, I think like it wasn't even December when I put up my tree, so a few days ago.
Yeah,
Put
we're
up
like,
early
why
this year.
not? It's
Yeah.
2020. Like all like the you should do this then at this time, like all that's out the window. Like maybe I'll just leave the tree up until fucking February. Kidding, I will. I would get sick of it by then. But I'm just saying, like do whatever makes you happy.
Yep, absolutely. I
You
feel like
don't.
a lot of people are doing that early this year just to kind of feel more normal, get back to
Yeah,
it's just been such a weird year for everyone. So,
yeah, exactly. So,
yeah. But
well, that will be a lot of fun.
yeah, I know. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay, well,
So, you guys, we have just the Zoom, but when we get back together, we'll have more in-person episodes for you guys.
yes. And
Yeah.
pictures and videos. And if you have ideas, please send them. We love you guys.
Mhm. All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.